I'm here this afternoon with Linda Casella, who's the keeper of the gardens at the Hart House in Old Saybrook. It's a house that was built in
1757.
and now it's managed by the Old Saybrook Historical Society. And part of the grounds of the Hart House are the Hart Gardens. The gardens, as I understand, were established in
1974 when the society bought the Hart House.
Okay, and then they were started in 1974, but they were finished.
They were finished in time for the bicentennial in 1976. It was quite an endeavor because the area was just full of invasive vines and brambles and all kinds of things, and they had to work very hard because there was nothing here but old stumps, old trees. It was a disaster. And it's beautiful to look around now and see what we have. The society actually sits on 1 acre.
Okay. And I know that there's several parts to this garden. One was designed by a landscape architect for the bicentennial.
Yes, it was. That was the original part. It was the herb garden, and it was up on the higher end. It is, most of it now is not there, although we still use that area because it is open to the sun for herbs, and it is part of our donation garden, which we use for this shoreline soup pantry.
Where you donate herbs.
We donate herbs during the season. We make little bouquets every week to take over to the clients who come for groceries next door at the Congregational Church, and they pick up these little really sweet bouquets so that they can go home and they can learn how to use herbs in their cooking to enhance the food.
Yeah. Now I know that you also have some notable trees on this property, and I'm guessing that behind right over there is one of them, and we'll make sure we get a picture of that later. What tree is that right there?
This is a centennial elm. We call it that because we believe it was planted on private property for the centennial celebration in 1876.
Okay.
It is an amazing tree. We call it our century. It is right at the entrance to the garden. It is a gorgeous tree. It has a beautiful umbrella canopy. And we take very good care of this tree, and we hope it lasts for many, many more years.
That's great.
We also have a lot of other wonderful trees. We have 2 hawthorns, which have in the front of the garden, which you don't see very more because nobody wants to plant hawthorns because they have these really terrible thorns on them. And but they have great berries that are very nutritious for the birds, the winter birds. We have a lot of shrubs. You'll see over here we have this incredible smoke tree. It is a spectacular tree when it's in full bloom. This is past its blooming time, but artists come from all over to paint this tree.
And I understand that while you're maintaining the garden, that there are no pesticides used in the.
That's correct. We have never put herbicides on the garden as far as I've been here, and I've been here 25 years. And we are a pollinator's pathway. So we're part of that stepping stone network of gardens, which are all chemical free, so that we encourage birds, butterflies, bees, and insects to come and be a part of this. And our gardens are incredible. As a matter of fact, we had a musical event here a couple of weeks ago in the dingle, which is in front of us, and there was a monarch butterfly who was enjoying it as much as the people. But we do have a lot of monarch butterflies. We do have a lot of milkweed. So we start from the very seed and the whole caterpillar. You'll find them. You'll find caterpillars in this garden from monarchs.
And the garden is also part of the educational component of what the society does.
Correct. It is a very big part of that. We have school children who come through regularly. We have a garden over here called Herbs with a Purpose. It's a teaching garden specifically for school children, and it will. And they're very interested in it. They come and they're fascinated from the time they're very little till the time they're in junior high school. We also have a unique garden here. One of our gardeners, Bonnie Penders, who's an advanced, an advanced master gardener, did a lot of research on Lady Fenwick, and she found that she was one of the first documented gardener in the New World as a woman. And so she decided she would create a garden of all herbs that were used for women's health by Native American women and colonial women. And it's a very important garden, and we do a lot of tours with this garden. And if you walk around, we have a list of the herbs that are available in that garden.
Well, again, we're here at the Hart House, which is on Main Street in Old Saybrook. Historic house, Bicentennial Gardens, and I'm here with Linda Casella, who is the keeper of the garden. So I want to thank you very much, and congratulations to the Society for receiving our award.
Thank you. We are very honored to receive this award from the Rockwell Foundation.
Okay, very good. Thank you.